People have four treasures. Those who possess them have good fortune. As the saying goes, good fortune cannot be hidden. In life, who doesn't desire to have a good fate? But do you know that true good fortune is never just predestined by heaven? It is hidden within these four treasures you possess. With these treasures, happiness will naturally come uninvited, and good fortune will follow closely. Those who are lucky always possess these four treasures. Let's see if you have them. 1. A healthy body. There's a saying, having health does not mean having everything, but losing health means losing everything. A healthy body is the capital for striving in life. People often say, simplicity is the truth, and health is wealth. The most precious treasure in one's life is a healthy body. Money can be earned again if lost, but once health is gone, it cannot be retrieved. Physicist Yang Jinning not only possesses remarkable skills in the field of science, but also has unique insights into health preservation. In 1997, Yang Jinning underwent heart bypass surgery and has not needed another bypass since. He attributes his good health to the advancement of medical technology, a regular lifestyle, and a positive mindset. He believes that whether a person lives a long life largely depends on their health habits. Even when busy with work, he insists on having 3 meals a day. When he was younger, he enjoyed walking, and as he aged, he switched to riding a bicycle. He eats small meals every 2 to 3 hours to maintain his blood sugar at a level sufficient for bodily energy. Mr. Yang does not smoke or drink and has avoided many unhealthy habits. It doesn't matter if one has been wealthy all their life or lived in poverty, it is better to be a healthy ordinary person than to toil for wealth. Eating well and sleeping soundly every day, free from illness and pain, is the greatest wealth. Actor Wang Kai shared in an interview that he had once suffered from illness. In 2017, after the death of his father, he discovered a shadow on his lungs during a physical examination at the age of just 35. The sudden illness made him anxious and gave him a new perspective on life. Regardless of how successful one's career may be, without good health, it cannot be sustained. After that, he changed his previously poor habits, eating meals on time and trying to quit smoking. Life is like a marathon, it's not about who starts faster but who has lasting endurance. He firmly believes that a healthy body is the most precious wealth for every adult. Eating well, sleeping well, and living free from illness and pain is the greatest blessing in life. 2. Sufficient savings. The collapse of an adult often begins with a lack of money. I read a true story about a middle-aged couple who unfortunately experienced a car accident. The wife was severely injured and rushed to the emergency room, while the husband was also battered and bruised. While he worried about his wife's condition, he was even more troubled by the impending surgery and medical expenses. If he couldn't work in the short term, he would need to care for her, but his bank account held only a meager 4-digit amount. Helpless, he had no choice but to borrow money from relatives and friends, which was only a drop in the bucket. Thinking back, friends had always advised him to save money for emergencies, but they never took it seriously and lived in the moment. It was only when they reached the hospital that they realized how foolish they had been. As San Mao said, comedies in the world can arise without money, while most tragedies are closely related to money. I wholeheartedly agree. Only through pain can one understand what is most important. So, work hard to save money. What you save is not just money, but also future confidence and dignity. 3. Stable emotions. Jiaping was said, whose life doesn't encounter Buddhas one day and demons the next. The difference between a master and an ordinary person lies in their ability to remain calm and collected, regardless of the situation. N.I. Kwong encountered a female student who asked for his autograph while he was selling books in a bookstore. The student hadn't bought a book, she just had a blank notebook. N.I. Kwong, with a good temperament, signed his name. Unexpectedly, the student flipped through the notebook, asking him to continue signing. After signing several, N.I. Kwong curiously asked if she was collecting signatures for classmates. The girl replied, "No, a classmate has a signature from Lou Devois, and he said I had to get 5 of Mr. Ni's signatures in exchange." Those around them gasped, thinking Kwong might be angry. However, he smiled and said, "That's great. Lu Dewa's fame is much greater than mine. 5 for 1, you've made a profit. Come, let me sign a few more for you so you can get signatures from whoever you like." Kwong proceeded to sign 10 more names for the girl, who left happily with her autographs. When interacting with others, it's beneficial to show more tolerance and less calculation. When worries increase in your heart, happiness decreases. Maintaining stable emotions leads to inner peace and freedom. In the film The Savage Story, there's a scene where the male lead drives down the road, but a car ahead keeps changing lanes, blocking his path. Frustrated, he speeds past and angrily shouts at the other driver through the window. However, halfway through, he suddenly has a flat tire, and the driver who had changed lanes catches up, continuously provoking and insulting him. Out of anger, the lead crashes into the other car. Amid the struggle, the fuel tank explodes, and both men perish in the flames. Because of a small disagreement, they refused to yield and ultimately lost their lives. This is truly not worth it. This illustrates that bad emotions can lead to unforeseen disasters. The distinction between a smart person and an ordinary one is likely in their emotional stability. When dealing with people, if you can show a bit more tolerance and a bit less calculation, you will have fewer worries. With fewer worries, happiness will naturally increase. Having stable emotions is the greatest wisdom and the most significant blessing for adults. 4. A harmonious family. Ancient wisdom states, a family that accumulates good deeds will have blessings in abundance, a family that does not will suffer misfortunes. Qiao Zhiyong was a prominent tycoon in the late Qing dynasty, with businesses across the country, owning over 200 commercial shops. He had a well-known business secret, the 6 no's, one of which was that family harmony is essential. If a family is always in chaos and constantly arguing, it will leave people feeling unsettled and unable to concentrate on their work. With a harmonious family as a foundation, one's career can develop better and better. A home is the source of confidence and a haven from the storms of life. Maintaining family harmony is the responsibility of every adult. As the saying goes, when the family is harmonious, all endeavors thrive. A good family provides the energy to strive and fight. Conclusion. Life is like a long journey. True happiness does not lie in how much material wealth one possesses, but in whether we can have these 4 treasures: a healthy body, stable emotions, sufficient financial security, and a harmonious family. These treasures may seem ordinary, but they are the most indispensable cornerstones of life. When we can protect these treasures well, happiness will come with destiny, and every step of life will be more secure and stable. Ultimately, we can use these treasures to face the storms and rainbows of life and enjoy every beautiful moment. As the ancients said, contentment brings constant happiness. To have it all.